everyone, and welcome back. My name is Jessica Long, and during this week's presentation, we'll be covering immigration and employment verification documents. During this presentation, we'll be going over the Immigration and Nationality Act, Immigration Reform and Control Act, Employment Eligibility Verification Form, including the I-9 inspection process and how to fill out an I-9 form, our responsibilities, employee rights, penalties, what is expected of you as managers, and contact information. The Immigration and Nationality Act was created in 1952. It is the basic body of immigration law in the U.S., but has been modified and amended many times. Some important modifications and amendments include a reporting system created that requires all U.S. aliens to report their address each year, the 1965 amendments, which abolished national origins quota system, and eliminating national origin, race, or ancestry as a basis for immigration. The amendments also created two categories of immigrants who would not be subject to numerical restrictions, those that have immediate relatives of U.S. citizens and special immigrants. The Immigration Reform and Control Act, IRCA, was passed in 1986. It is designed to control and deter illegal immigration in the United States. Some provisions include requiring employers to verify the eligibility of their employees. Sanctions and penalties were created for employers that knowingly hire undocumented workers, and it also increased enforcement of U.S. borders. Now, an important aspect of this is the employment verification form. The employment verification form, commonly referred to as an I-9 form, is a form that Section 274A of the Immigration and Nationality Act requires employers to verify the identity and employment eligibility of all individuals hired in the United States. Employers are required by law to maintain for inspection the original I-9 forms for inspection for all their current employees. Now that brings us to the inspection process. The administrative inspection process is administered by the service of a notice of inspection. Once initiated, we would have at least 3 business days to produce the I-9 forms for all of our employees. They may also request that we provide supporting documentation, which may include a copy of payroll, list of employees, articles of incorporation, and business licenses. Notices will be sent to us in writing once completed, and the diagram on the screen kind of gives a lowdown of the actual inspection process. This is just really important to remember so that we keep all current I-9 forms on hand. Now, due to the importance of these documents, it is vitally important that they are properly filled out. The video below on this screen here, it was created by the ESSA group, and it provides great detail on how to properly fill out an I-9 form and the process for verification. Once the presentation is over, I really encourage you guys to come back and watch the full video. There are responsibilities for us as an employer that we must follow. We must provide I-9 forms to all new employees to verify residence and keep accurate records for those forms during the employee's time with the company, and retain those files for at least 1 year once they no longer work with us. We do not discriminate against individuals on the basis of national origin, citizenship, or immigration status. Also, we should not request more or different documents than what is required to verify employment eligibility. The INA protects U.S. citizens and aliens authorized to accept employment in the U.S. from discrimination in hiring or discharge on the basis of national origin and citizenship status. Failure to comply with this may result in civil and or criminal penalties, payback of back wages, and rehiring of the employee if they were fired. Now, there are penalties. Penalties for knowingly hiring an undocumented worker or discovering a current employee is undocumented but continuing to employ them include facing fines ranging from $375 to $3,200 per illegal worker. A second-time offense has fines of $3,200 to $6,500 per illegal worker, and a third offense could be anywhere from $4,300 to $16,000 per illegal worker. Now again, what is expected of you as a manager? Make sure you provide I-9 forms for all employees and make sure they are filled in entirety and report any illegal activity. Keep I-9 forms on file for all current employees and keep forms for at least 1 year for prior employees. Direct employees to the HR office if they have further questions and concerns that you are unable to assist with. And never knowingly hire an undocumented worker. If you discover that an employee is actually undocumented after they've been hired, please report that immediately. Now, in conclusion, the INA and the IRCA were established to help both employees and employers alike to ensure that all persons being hired follow the rules and regulations they have established. It is essential that all employees correctly fill out I-9 forms and that we never knowingly hire an undocumented worker. Together, we can ensure that we follow the rules established by the INA and continue to have an open work environment for everyone. As always, if you have any additional questions or would like more information on our immigration regulations and I-9 form policy, please contact our office. You can also visit the websites provided on the slide. I want to thank you all again for your time and have a great day.